Hi guys, right, this is for Inquisitor Steve and Troy who wanted to see how I weather my Space Marines. I always weather them after I've varnished them. As you can see, there's a matte varnish on it. This one's the one without the matte varnish on it. It dulls it right back. Because it's matte, it also gives something for the weathering powder to sort of stick to. I always use this stuff, get it from Hobbycraft. It's the matte varnish, but I use the one that is for acrylic paint because it dries really quick. It's water based. If you get the other one, it takes ages to dry. Anyway, I'm rabbiting. I've not actually tried doing stuff through the camera before, so it might be a bit tricky. I use these Weathering Masters. These are also, you can get them in Hobbycraft. I use the mud. You get them in a little thing with a little applicator. These applicators break really easily, as you can see, so I have to get a bit on there. So what I'll do is I'll start by adding it to the bottoms of the legs. I don't know if you can see. I have to do it by the side a little bit, I think. Okay. So more where there would be more wear and tear. Hope you can see this. So down the bottom like that. I would do sort of around the hands a little bit because they might have been scrabbling around on the floor. On the elbows I would do a little bit more. Let's get a little bit more of it. Okay, here we can see this. So yeah, on the elbows, also around the bottoms of the pauldrons, just because I think there's such a big space on it, as you can see. You want to put something there, I think. Also it shows up better on there as well, you can really see it. Just around the bottom. Can you see that? And the bottoms are there, on the elbow. Around there. Okay, so the rest of it, I'm going to put a bit on his arse. Just get in there a minute. Okay, so what you got is, oh yeah, usually without these usually have knee pads, don't they? These ones haven't really got knee pads, but a little bit at the top as well. So you got all the bits at the bottom, and everywhere it would get a lot of damage, a lot of mud. So what I do then, and it also gives it brings the detail out, is I don't put much on. It's like a dry brush but with the weathering powder. So imagine if the dust is settling from the top, I would brush it from the top down like a dry brush, so it's not as much as when we're putting it on, when we're doing it with the heavy weathering. What it's doing, it's just touching where it would, if it was dusty on a battlefield, it would collect on the top and not underneath. So what you have there, you can see, I hope this is coming through, just a light dusting. Same with the gun. I don't even highlight the guns when I'm doing this because there's no point. I just dust it down, it actually details it at the same time. I hope that comes through. So you don't really have to highlight the gun. I hope that all makes sense. I'll put him up against the other guy now. See the difference in that with the matte varnish and a bit of weathering. It just doesn't look so in your face. Much better, I think. Anyway, I might have to do, yeah, that looks alright. I might go back and do a little bit more. It's quite hard to do it when I'm doing it through a camera. So I hope that helps. Merry Christmas. Goodbye.